Well, good afternoon to him. I haven't got staying and stay staff today because he's blowing a hoolie out there and hunting down. That's all I can tell you now. Now, I got this little scarf on here today. Friends of mine called Michael and Paula Jose live in Bristol. Now, their family, their daughters, knitted this for me last year, but I had to wear it this afternoon, even though it's coming on summer. Some handsome scarf, Cornish colours, you see, of course. But they would come all the way, and well, did until recently, all the way from Bristol to our meetings at Isle Cornwall. So I just wanted to say to them, stay in and stay safe, and hope to see you, well, soon. Don't know when, but right. This one's called Boy Willie. Haven't stopped raining for over a week, said Feather. 'Tis some awful, no 2 days alike. Good job, replied Richard Henry. Now we got stay indoors, and I can hear a bit more about Boy Willie. I'd rather be out doing something, continued Feather. I can't stand sitting down. I often wonder about Boy Willie. Is he as well as he is? Remarked Mother. If anybody marred trouble, he did. Wasn't long afore she took bad. Doctor said she had double harmonia. Poor chap, done his best he did. I saw him with a rabbit, 'cause his wife was ordered beef tay. I will say that about him, said Feather. He ain't lazy. Keep pigs he do to help him. And he's no fool, for as he said, 'tis cheaper to keep two than one, 'cause what one eat, the other will leave. Why, only last week one of his pigs was took bad. But they said him, 'cause they found that he had an upholstered stomach. 'Tis Uncle Matt's turn, said Richard Henry. Come on. Well, you know this little village lies in a valley, with only one long, steep, narrow, twisting road leading into it. One day, Boy Willie was sitting on a seat outside the churchyard, and just as he was about to close his eyes for an afternoon nap, he saw a car slowly winding his way, with great difficulty, down the road. I wonder, thought Boy Willie, what he'd want. That road is like married life. You've got a job, get on, full of twists, and you can't go back. At last the car drew up hiding, and the driver opened his window and asked where's the castle was. You're a stranger around these parts, aren't he? Said Boy Willie. Yes, I never been here for. I thought I'd never see thee. Going to stay long, Harry? No, only a visit. I want to find out a place called the castle. Can you help me? Married man, Harry, said Boy Willie. Yes, I'm married. Yes, so am I, said Willie, but nothing to speak of. Look here, I'm in a hurry. Can you tell me where the castle is? No, I don't know. I could have told you before if you asked me. Dear, wasted 10 minutes. Is this the only way out? No, you can catch a bus in about an hour's time. You're as useless as a letterbox on a tombstone, said the stranger as he turned his car and proceeded up the hill again. When he got about halfway up, he looked back and saw another local sitting on the seat. They were waving to him, so he came back again. I only wanted to tell him my mate don't know neither, said Boy Willie. I'm going to tell you one now, said Richard Henry. Boy Willie got on a train at Camborne to go Druce. He was sitting down when an inspector came in and asked him if he was first class. Yes, thank you, proper, and I hope you're the same, replied Boy Willie. Put the cat out, said Mother, and up the timber hill. Stairs, that is. 'Tis time for bed. Now, I'm doing a little poem now for a mate of mine. He come from Luggan, called Dave. And it's his birthday yesterday. I said I wouldn't say his age, but he's 75. But this one was written by a gentleman called Brian. That goes to the poem, Hail U3A. And it's called Bliss. The joy of a shed, words cannot describe. Seclusion, isolation, complete peace of mind. No, no, don't do that. Don't sit there. Just sprawl out and stretch without a care. My father had one, my grandfather too. They told me that was the best thing to do. If I had a son, my advice would be like your forefathers, get a shed just like me. It's as good as a cave, a place of retreat from the pleasures of life, somewhere to rest tired feet. I've tried different sports, swimming and such, but you can't top the joy of owning a hutch. Come rain or shine, I don't have a care, all tucked up snug in my canvas deck chair. Man's pleasure in life are so very few, but if you had a shed, that will more than do. Just another little quick one here now. I'm glad I was born here in Cornwall, where pasties are out of this world, where the rich saffron cake that the Cornish girls make keeps the hairs on your chest tightly curled. I'm glad I'm living in Cornwall, where the sea's never too far away, where Cornish suntan takes the years off a man. Me hansoms, 'tis true what I say. I'm glad I stayed here in Cornwall. 'Tis here that some peace still is found, where the wise cousin Jack gives a grin and sits back to watch the rest of the world rush around. I take pride in the fact I'm from Cornwall. For us Cornish are proud at so-and-sos. Any service or task we'll perform if you ask, but tell us and we don't want to know. Yes, I'm so glad I lived here in Cornwall. 'Tis here that my days must be done. Then bird I'll be within the sound of the sea, in some spot that's been warmed by the sun. As the seagulls are wheeling and turning in the blue Cornish skies up above, my spirit will soar with those gulls round the shore of my Cornwall, this Cornwall I love. Thanks very much.